Okay, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? I think you guys are ready. I think we're ready to stream. Some exciting stuff today. We're doing something quite different, and I'll explain that in a sec. I'm just gonna take this stuff off. Stream has started. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, I want to see everyone hit the like on the stream if you guys are ready. Just grabbing my water. Gavinator's ready. Parth is ready. Skolin's ready. You guys, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Perfect. All right, we should be live now. So here's the plan. All right, we got some exciting things for today. Let me just move my camera up. I feel like the stuff is never set up. It always changes. I don't know why. It's always different every time we stream. Okay, perfect. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like we always do streams where I basically just create monsters, right? Well, we're kind of done that. So I feel like going forward, streams are going to be quite different. I still like to do the art streams just because my internet's just not good enough to handle. It's not good enough to actually handle like running the game on stream and like coding stuff. Also, I feel like coding's pretty boring when you stream it. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. But I just like to jump on here to do something fun with you guys. So here's what we're working on today. So I'm actually creating the tower. Started working on creating the tower that you guys should be able to see here. Yeah, these towers are actually in the game. So I'm making that right now. For a size comparison, the player character, let's see here. Player character is probably about... This is what the player character size is looking like. That's what the player size is. So realistically, player walks up here, he's at the door. That's a pretty big building, right? Pretty big building. I wish that this was actually our player character, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this Enderman looking thing. Among Us? Yeah, I know. That's the first thing I thought about. Oh god, I actually messed up the sprite. Anyway, yeah, that's the size comparison. So I'll put this guy off to the side, and that's your little size comparison. Pretty big structure. Pretty big structure. First question of the stream: can we have monster pets that follow you around the world? Unfortunately not, guys. We are pretty much at the end of gameplay mechanics. This game's coming out in a few months. We can't really add any crazy things. The first thing I thought was Among Us as well. Yeah. Don't worry, it's just a basic representation. It's just a size scale, you know? But yes. Okay, that's what we're doing today. Unfortunately, I already did a lot of this off stream, but I feel like you guys would not have had fun watching me do this roof. There's a lot that went into doing the roof. But anyway, so we'll just do some questions today. There's another thing I want to do. This one's kind of already like almost in a complete state. So you're not seeing too much of that process, but I do have to do like an actual structure. So this is kind of like the beginning. We're just setting up kind of creating the rest of this tower, but we have to actually create, there's like this portal thing. It's like a structure that I guess they used to use. Actually here, let me just show you guys. Is this it? Okay, so I made, this is one of the cutscenes. There's how many cutscenes in the game? There's like 8 different cutscenes or something. Does this game have character customization? So we're thinking about adding like, not like customization as in like you can customize your, all the different pieces of the character. It's more like there are different costumes that will change like the robe color of the character and also like the hair color and stuff like that. But there will be like a specific, this is the main character. He can just like change into different clothing and stuff. But honestly, the development process has been a nightmare the last couple months, and there are certain features that we're hoping we can add in, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, so there should be. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. It's definitely more of a chill stream. I'm literally like, normally I'm like kind of tired when I start streaming, but like today I'm very tired, so we'll see what happens. Why is there no window? That's a good point. I should probably put a window, eh? I should probably put a window. What if we just put a window right here? Boom. Is that good? He wanted a window, so I added it. That'll be the new YouTube video on the channel. Where I talk about creating a window. This window. Who asked that? Parth. Parth, you're gonna be literally the entire YouTube video, man. I'm gonna do an interview with Parth, where we go over exactly the process of him coming up with the idea of making a window for the tower. I don't like this. Why does this like, I don't like how it like, I don't know what to do about this. Feels kind of strange. So what's everyone up to today? In the chat, please let me know. What are you guys up to today while you're watching the stream? I'm going to try to just create a few of these little like boulder formation things. Just to break it up a little. For me, I'm playing Cyberpunk right now, developing while listening to the stream. What's the resolution? I think it's 32 by 32 if I'm not mistaken. So there's quite a few different resolutions that I'm using. Also, guys, just a friendly reminder, if you are in the stream and you're having fun, please drop a like on the stream. It helps with engagement and overall just makes me happy. So if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. Yeah, what was I saying? Procrastinating? Nice, Jake. Jake's procrastinating. Guys, everyone in chat, please give Jake some wise words to help him not procrastinate. What are you procrastinating, man? Trying to see what other like little decal things I can do to this. Let's add a brown frame. Okay, I'll try. We'll see. Okay. I really should have just been using the mirror tool. So there's like a mirror tool, right? Where you can like split it down the middle and just replicate everything. I should have been using that. I don't know why I wasn't using that. Okay, wait, hold up. Let's do this. Let's add a little depth to the frame. And then I'm going to add in one more color here. Oh, Lord. Maybe that's a little too much shading. And then I think the window needs to be like way darker. Rather than a window, it's more like an opening, I think. Because I can either do... Okay, so I can either do an actual window like this. Right? But I don't really know if I like that look. You guys can let me know in a sec. But personally, I'm not fully sure if I like this look. So I could do that, or I could just make a much darker inside and have it more like that. I feel like it looks a little strange having the wood frame with an opened hole. So I think it's got to be either like one or the other. It's either an opened hole or a wooden framed window. What do you guys think? I'll do a super quick poll. Okay. I did not... Whoops. I put tower frame, but I think you guys get the point. It's not a tower frame. It's a tower frame or a window frame. But yeah. So let me know what you guys think. So this, I guess for doing this, we should get rid of all of this. Right? So it's either going to be an open window like this. Maybe... Hold on. Maybe, I think just to help with the depth, we can add the lighter color around. So it'd either be like this, where it's more just like a gaping open hole, or we can go back and put in the actual window. So what do you guys think? Window? Or the open hole. I feel like, okay, I know, okay, hold on. Actually, that's pretty close, 53% to 47%. You guys can still very much sway this vote. But yeah, personally, I think, like, I don't know if it fits the aesthetic. Like, it makes it look almost... Okay, let's try the in-between. I deleted the color. That's fine. But like, what about having the wooden frame, but just having it open? Why not make 3 games? Oh, 3D games? Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe after this game potentially, but we'll see. I just love making pixel art. What type of building is it? It's a tower. So these are the towers. This is actually like one of the towers that's on the main screen. They're basically like dungeons. They're for testing the player's skill. They're like the main objective points throughout the game. There's what, 5 of them, I think. The wooden window makes it look like a non-threatening house. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think too. It is a 50-50 split right now. It is literally 50-50 split. Open hole is starting to win, and I kind of agree with that. But I don't know. I don't know if this looks better with the wooden frame, or if it looks better with like just a gaping hole. When can we get playtesting? Fiery Cat says, when can we get playtesting? So you can actually playtest the game right now. I'll drop it in the chat, but if you go to the Monster Tribe Steam page, you can actually just download the demo straight from there. I'll drop it in the chat. I'll just link it, or I'll pin the message. Also, that's kind of hype. I didn't realize that this was on our thing. We were in PAX. I don't know if you guys know. If you guys watch the new video, you know that. So if you guys are real ones and you've watched the new video, it came out, what, yesterday or something? New video came out yesterday. If you watch that video, at the end of the video, I did talk about this briefly. I'm making a full YouTube video on kind of a little bit more going into not only packs, but kind of just like working with a publisher, how that's going, you know, getting into that event, how that happened, and more of like the non-YouTube marketing aspects. So like a video like that will come out soon. I have some other videos in the works. I think I have 4 videos in the works right now. So a lot going on. But yeah, you can just scroll down here and you can download the demo. This is like, you're getting access to the beginning of the actual game. So yeah, this is the best way to play test, help us, give us feedback and stuff like that. But yeah, also the demo is only going to be available while the game is unreleased. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting in on that sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, that is not my decision. That is the publisher's decision, but I understand where they're coming from on that end. But yeah. Okay, so what's it looking like? Open Hole is winning 55 to 45% of the vote. I'm going to end the vote there. Thank you guys so much for your feedback. I definitely agree with the Open Hole. So yeah, we'll go with that. I'm also trying to code my dream game. Good luck, man. I wish you the best of luck. Better without the frame. Better without the frame. Okay, cool. Yeah. Go with a triangular frame like the one in the... Oh my God. Yo, I think this is a good enough representation. But what I will do is I'll open this up. I'll make this larger. We'll kind of have it wrap around. Like that. Let me just see, do I want a top piece? I don't think I want a top piece. No, that looks really weird. What am I doing? Guys. What am I doing? I'm doing silly stuff right now. Okay. Yeah, we don't like the top frame. So I do like the bottom frame. I'm happy with that. I think we're good. So now I'll just continue detailing these bricks. Oh, you know what might actually be a good idea? If I use this. That's a good idea. So I'm literally doing half the amount of work because I think it's mirrored, right? Yeah, it's mirrored. You guys can see over here in the preview tab. It's mirrored. Anyway, if you guys would like to ask me questions throughout the stream, just make sure to ping me in the chat so I can see it pop up in orange and we can get to answering some questions. How much will the game cost? We haven't fully decided on a official price point, but I'm gonna say between 15 to 20 US is what it's looking like, just because that's pretty standard for games at this point. And also, like, I can't price the game too low because, first of all, it's gonna make it look very unprofessional, especially for like a Switch game and all this stuff. But also, like, my publishers, like, they kind of have a certain level of quality that they will want to keep up with, right? So if they have one random game that's like $5 and the rest of their games are like 15 to 20 bucks, it's gonna look very weird on their end as well. I'm sure we'll be doing, you know, like potentially giveaways. Potentially, I wouldn't bank on it, but potentially giveaways. If not, I'm sure we'll be doing some sales every so often. So yeah. Okay. So we've kind of built out like these main bricks here. I don't think I want to do anything crazy with the brick detailing, just because like personally I think it looks good just with this like standard style. Will you make a multiplayer survival game in the future? Who knows? Who knows? I don't really have plans on like what exactly I'm going to make after Monster Tribe. Obviously, I know that, you know, if you guys are familiar with me and the channel and the development of this game and all that, you should know that this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. You guys will see a lot more stuff coming from me in the near future, but I also just want to enjoy life, and I'm having a lot more fun like making YouTube videos personally. Like it always kind of swaps. But right now I'm in a very much like a YouTube mindset. And so like once this game's finished, I want to swap to like doing way more stuff on YouTube, being way more consistent, and just like, yeah, becoming a better content creator. Okay. Oops. Okay, so I'm just adjusting colors right now. There we go. Let's see. How did you learn game making? I want to start my own game studio in the future. How did I start? So I think I was playing around with it for quite a few years, just in high school. Oh, you know what? I can't actually do. Whoops. I can't mirror this. I didn't make the grass fully mirrored. There we go. I think that's good now. Okay, so the highlight or the shadows on the edging, I cannot mirror. Anyway, yeah, I started just developing stuff in high school. I had a friend who was interested in game development as well, so we kind of did that stuff together. I think we were in like tech class or something, and we would just goof off and make video games instead of actually doing work. Wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, that's what we did. And I thought it was really fun. I was really interested in, like, you know, I've always been interested in playing video games, so that was kind of like a natural step for me to like, oh, I want to make them one day. Okay, I like that. Like the shading going back. So how did I start? It's a tough question. Honestly, just watching YouTube videos. I was just looking for a game engine that would work for me, and like, so based on my art style, I always loved pixel art, and I felt like it would be an easy art style to get into. So I started with pixel art. I started looking up tutorials. I found GameMaker, which is what I'm still using to this day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I like these back more like shaded panels. I have an idea for a trait concept. Individual monsters will have random traits like clumsy or aggressive that can affect stats or certain abilities. Too much work, bad idea? Definitely not a bad idea, but we're just so far in the development process that we can't really add any new features. Like we're a couple months out from release, and like we're currently working on actually like building the finished product. So we're working on like the finished like level design, like of all the rooms, and like the dungeon design and stuff. So definitely not a bad idea. I really like that idea. But might not be feasible for us at the current point in time. How difficult would you say it is to learn scaling sprites around one another so you can have characters, so that your characters don't tower over towers? Oh, okay. Yeah. So Emperor is basically asking, how do you get used to using different sizes for different objects? Great timing with that question, obviously, because we are using a very, very large image in our game. So I think the first thing is, like, when you are in any art style that you do, whether that's realistic, 3D modeling, pixel art, abstract, well, maybe abstract's a little bit different, I guess. But anyway, like 99% of art styles, I think, like, oh, damn it. I could have mirrored these. I could have done a mirrored panel on these. Anyway, I'm going to say, like, you need to understand to a certain degree, like, what, like, anatomy, like, from, you know, in, like, living creatures, but also, I don't know what the word for it is. Maybe I'm stupid and this is not the word for it, but, like, I guess kind of like the anatomy of, like, inanimate objects as well. So kind of understanding, like, how big is a rock, you know, how big is a boulder actually, when you look at, you know, for a size comparison to, like, a character in your game or something, or how big is a tree. And these things don't need to be perfect. Like, for example, like, this is kind of like a sapling. The saplings are really, really big in the game. They're kind of like the baby trees. They're not like baby trees, but they're kind of like, you know, they're small trees, but they're still they're still bigger than the character himself. So, like, obviously there's some creative liberty there, and you don't have to get things perfect. But, like, with our trees, that's roughly like a decent, you know, size comparison for a tree. Like, if you're looking at a tree, you know, like an adult tree, you can kind of, like, you can climb an adult tree, right? So, like, it should at least be like 2 or 3 times the size of the characters in your game. So I think realistically, just kind of taking an approach as, like, using size comparisons, it's like, when you think about, okay, I'm creating a game in a 16:16 style, you don't need to make every single sprite 16:16. That's like your base that you're using. But you play around with different sizing as you create the project. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that answers your question to some degree. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do here is, because I already did this on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to, you guys, it won't look like I'm doing anything because I'm just drawing over what I've already done. But basically I'm drawing over so that it's going to copy onto the side that wasn't created already. Also, guys, thoughts. What do you guys think about the new video? I put a lot more work into, not necessarily the editing, like, how do I phrase this? The video took less time to actually, like, make and edit, but I do think that the edits that I did in that video were a lot higher quality. And then also, I think in general, like, just kind of the storytelling and the approach of the video was done in a better way. I'm fully curious, like, what do you guys think about the new video that I released yesterday or something? Are you guys sick of that kind of content, or, you know, are you happy with that? The last video was great. It's getting a very good, what do you call it? I don't remember words right now, but it's doing really well. It's not like making any record. It's not breaking any records as, like, views per hour kind of thing. It's pretty typical. But I think for me, the biggest thing that I'm working on right now is click-through rates. So improving the thumbnails, you know, getting better at creating videos that are just, you know, people want to actually watch. And then also, you know, like thumbnails, how I'm like presenting the video. But the other thing that I'm focusing on, and this is kind of just talking about this because I know a lot of people that watch YouTube would like to also do YouTube. So this is kind of feedback for you guys, and just the people that are interested in general. But, you know, I'm really trying to focus on upping my, what's that statistic called? I'm trying to up my retention, like the video retention. So, you know, raising the percentages, like how long are people watching through the video before they click off, and why are they clicking off, and how to prevent, you know, doing that moving forward. So I'm trying to improve a lot of those things, and it's actually working. So I'm quite happy with that, with the results of this video so far. So yeah, I was just curious on your thoughts. Okay. We just have a couple bricks left to do, and then we can get to actually creating this new structure. So the structure that we'll be creating after this tower is finished is going to be the actual representation of this. It's basically like a portal. So the ancient tribes, they had created this portal, and they used this portal to access the rift. The rift is basically where the monsters come from, right? So there won't be actually any like working portals, because again, if you guys know a little bit about the story of the game, it's kind of like all the stuff that happened. Like it's kind of like an ancient technology, an ancient like religion that people are now kind of becoming more involved with as, you know, the world is being destroyed. And so anyway, like a lot of these things, it's kind of like from past generations. So like we're going to create this kind of structure, but it's going to be broken down as these things don't work anymore. So we'll get to that in a bit, but I just want to finish actually making this, the bricks on this building. I want to finish this. That's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Scaling in games scares me. Any tips? We actually just talked about that. So just super quick, I'll just basically repeat what I said of, you know, understanding the anatomy of, you know, like actual objects, but also like inanimate objects, kind of understanding like how big is this object compared to like, you know, the character sprite in my game, or whatever like the main sprites are that you're basing your game off of. But yeah, we just talked about that. So, is there anything else I can do here? Oh, this needs shading and highlighting. I know this is probably pretty boring for you guys, but you guys are just here helping me actually, you know, finish what I'm working on. And yeah, it means a lot that you guys are just here chilling with me, having a good time. But yes, please feel free to ask me any more questions if you have them. Oh, what happened here? I actually have no idea what happened there. Okay, whatever. It's fixed. So just these two panels and then the top, and we're done. The top's going to be easier because it's kind of shaded. So we're actually going to go in with some shadow colors. Wow. Yeah. What was your favorite pixel art drawing? You guys haven't seen it. If we hit 100 likes, I'll show you guys. It's one of the final cutscenes in Monster Tribe. It is the last area in the game. It's one of these cutscenes. Like there's cutscenes for each area, right? So like this is one of them. It's one of the cutscenes, but I really like it. It's not like the most like insane elaborate drawing ever, but it's definitely up there. Also, I'll show. Basically, if I just go into my drawings tab, like these are kind of like the main things that I've really enjoyed drawing. I really like this one actually. It's hard. Hold on, let me downscale this so you can see it without it being blurry. Let's move it to 28%. This drawing, I really like it's, again, it's very simple, but I just like the colors. I like how bright and poppy it is, because a lot of the things that I've been doing recently are a little bit more like almost dark in aesthetic. It's very dark in aesthetic. So this one, it's a lot more like contrasted and bright and colorful and happy. I want to do a lot more happy drawings. I feel like the next game that I make will be a lot more, what's the word? Friendly looking, I guess. I don't know, man. Like there's a lot of, there's quite a few things that I've done that I'm happy with. So I don't know if I have a favorite, but you know. Also, I think just like monsters in general, I really like the monsters, how they've turned out and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, back to business. Back to business. Great question, though, by the way. Hello, Reese. Hey, man. How you doing, Foxy? Not trying to spam, but could you do red eyes for the hole? The only thing is I probably won't do that. I can do it just real quick, but I probably won't do that just because, like, the thing is, like, I know I have it in the actual drawing, but this is more of like, it's like an action shot, right? Whereas this is the act, like, you could be standing here for like 20 minutes and just in front of this tower, and there's just going to be these eyes looking at you. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would kind of break the, like, one thing I could do is I could run an animation, right? You could do like, okay, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I could run an animation and just have this thing like blank or something. It's not like, that's not a good version, but you know what I'm saying? I can have it like blank. But the problem is that's a lot, like, this is a big image, and the more, like, that's just a lot of the same, like, repeated sprite, I guess, kind of thing. And it's just, it would take up a lot of space in the game. Also, I don't know. I like the idea. But yeah, okay, you get me? Good. Oops, I don't have the stream gang role. Yes, guys, if you want to stay, you know, if you want to be engaged with the streams, I try to stream at least once a week. I don't get to every single week because Monster Tribe, like, developing the game has been very hectic lately. But I do my best to stream once a week. So, you know, if you want to actually be a part of that, be a part of the stream journey and all that kind of stuff. Why are these not mirrored? I'm so confused. It's weird. Like, there's certain things that I guess I forgot to mirror. But yeah, you can join the Discord server. The Discord link is in the description of all of my live streams. So you can join that. And then there's a stream gang role. So you can join that as well if you'd like to. Be a part of the stream squad. You know? I'm getting very sick of drawing same highlights, and yeah, I'm getting pretty sick of this. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost there. Almost there. Trying to add more shading to these top ones. Turn on notifications instead. That you can do that as well. If you don't want to join the Discord, whoops, what did I just do? If you don't want to join the Discord, you can also just turn on notifications for the YouTube channel. Okay, final thing here. Final thing. Uh-oh, these are not mirrored. Oh, you know why that is? It's because I did these like random other brick breaks and they're not all on the same tile. Okay, I can't mirror these. That's fine. Okay. Can't wait to be done this. I'm so excited to be finished this. Is this the final tower? No. So this is, well, the thing is how the game works is you can kind of complete the game in any order that you'd like, right? And so, like, technically, I guess this could be the final tower, but that's completely just up to how you play the game. All the towers are going to be the same. They're just like different recolors on the same kind of thing, but yeah, I'll do that super quick during this live stream. Okay, I think, are we done? Almost. I obviously don't want any lighting on the top, on these top ones. But I think what could be interesting is if we mirror this, I'm actually gonna move this entire brick up just to create a little bit more variety. To kind of break up the stone. Perfect. Just adding in a little bit more detail. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but I think some stuff like this is pretty interesting. Where we're kind of adding some like rubble and debris like on the inside of these cracks. I'll do one more here. And one over here. Actually, I don't like these two being so close together. We won't do that there. Okay. I'm going to count that as finished. I might come back and like add in some extra details, but for now, like I'm happy with that. It's good. You're literally seeing this for like 20 seconds. You'll enter into a room, you'll see, oh cool, a tower, and then you enter the tower just like any other building, and then you go through the tower. So I don't want to spend like 700 years developing the perfect pixel art tower. But anyway, this is good. So let's move on. I'm just gonna quickly make 5 of these. Actually, you know what? I should probably do this off stream, because if I do this on stream and I recolor all of these different towers, you guys are gonna literally see all of the cutscenes in the game. So I'm gonna actually do this off stream, so you guys have some kind of, surprises. But we'll do this one together. How do I do this next color? Bring that blue in here. This color is way too different. Something like that. I think that's pretty good. Did that do that to the door as well? Yes, it did. So yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be very, very subtle changes, but literally, again, there's 5 of these. You're seeing them for like 20 seconds. So I think just doing a little recolor, I think that's totally okay. But yeah. So there we go. We got two of the 5 there. I'll finish that off stream. I just don't want to show you guys literally everything. So now we can actually make the next thing. Oh yeah, we redid this guy on the last stream. I don't know if you guys remember, but Isto, dude. Dude, how's it going, man? I haven't seen Isto in literally forever. Also, guys, please make sure to drop a like. If we get to 100 likes, which we almost always do, I don't even remember the last time we didn't. I don't think we've ever not hit it. If we hit 100 likes, we're going to be doing, or I'm going to be revealing one of the cutscenes in the game, and it's quite exciting. Somebody asked me earlier, just to give you some feedback, or not feedback. Going over what we talked about earlier, somebody asked me, what is your favorite pixel art drawing you've done? I'm not 100% sure if this actually is, but this is the one that I told him, and I said, if we hit 100 likes, I will reveal it on stream. So it's one of the cutscenes in Monster Tribe. Is that better? I don't like that better. It's more subtle. Bro, I'm so late to the stream. It's okay, man. Can I ask you a question about life stuff and trying to be a dev? Yeah, man. You can ask me whatever question you want. That's what I'm here for. Which, speaking of, guys, speaking of, I'm working on a video right now. We're doing a Q&A. And it was hosted on the Discord. What do you guys think? Should I make a YouTube post about it? Like, I feel like I should, but I think, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Q&A for like 50K or something when we hit 50K subs. But this one was more just like, you guys were asking me a lot of questions, and you know, it's more like, I just want to have a place where you guys can like see the most answered, or like the most asked questions, or, you know, really interesting questions that came to the Q&A. I love those kind of videos, so I want to do them a little bit more often. Obviously not all the time, but I think they're fun to do every once in a while. So yeah, I did host a Q&A on the Discord, but I'm still working on that video. I'm still recording, like answering the questions. So if you guys have any questions you like think would fit into the YouTube video and you didn't get into the when we were hosting it, you can just send me a DM and we'll see if it works. But yeah, so if you want to ask, sorry, he said, can I ask you a question about life stuff and trying to be a dev? Yeah, so if you want to be more specific, I'm definitely down to have a conversation about that. Let's see. Very serious questions, mind you. Yes. I mean, people can ask whatever they wanted, but obviously I'm not going to put every question in the Q&A because it is a video going on my channel that's probably going to get seen by tens of thousands of people. So I'm not going to put in silly questions, unfortunately. Unless I make a joke about it and it makes for good content. But most of the non-serious questions are not going to be in the Q&A. Can I send a question on stream? I mean, I'm just answering the questions on stream. I won't be going back over and grabbing these questions. Just because that's what we always do. You know, we ask questions on stream, I answer them, we have a good time. So if you like seriously think like, okay, this is going to be valuable to the community that we've built here, then you can just shoot me a DM on Discord. But I've already started recording some of the footage, so we'll see what happens. I don't want to make any promises. False promises. This looks great. Thank you. I need to get better at pixel art. This looks great. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Reese, I bought your Udemy course and I love it. Just got my certificate last week. Thank you so much for checking out the course, man. I appreciate you so much. I don't know why I don't link the course in the description of my videos. I probably should do that. Like, I should probably do that. I haven't, like, ever. Except for, I think, in the how-to pixel art tutorial videos, I think. But yeah, so thank you so much, Yap. I appreciate you. Yeah, we've been busy in our little hidey hole of development. Dude, Steven, it's been a while, but I miss you, man. I miss you. Also, I hope that development is going well and the game is going well and all that stuff. Okay. I'm going to stop doing all these nitpicky little detail things now. But, hold up. I have made quite a few changes. So, because I made a few changes, I'm just going to transfer over these colors. I think that's it, right? Yep, perfect. So we got 2 completed towers. Gonna get rid of this one. And the rest of these. So there we go. We got 2 towers completed. There's 5 in total. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next objective of today. 69 likes. Good job, guys. 70. Let's get to 70. Remember, at 100 likes, we are going to go over... Actually, I guess I could use this as a size comparison again. I'll just move this character away for now. At 100 likes, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the newest cutscene that I made for Monster Tribe. It's one of my favorite pieces I've made, so I'm excited about that. We need to hit that. We need to hit that 100 likes. What game engine do you use? I use GameMaker Studios 2. I've tried out Godot, or not Godot. I want to try out Godot. I want to make a game in Godot, probably after Monster Tribe. No promises on that one, but eventually I'd like to make a game in Godot. I've tried Construct. Made 2 different videos in Construct. What else? Unity. I did a little 30-day Unity challenge, which honestly, okay, I was thinking about, okay, like legitimately, I need your feedback, guys. I need your feedback. So I think this was about a year ago, or maybe even longer than that. It might have been like 2 years ago. This is before I started Monster Tribe, which is where most of you guys came from. Most of you guys have only been subscribed in like over the past like year and a half, right? So basically I had made a video like 2 years ago on trying out Unity for 30 days. I had like, I don't know. I had like 200 subscribers at the time, so nobody watched the video. What do you guys think about me like kind of like coming back to that? Not like, I don't want it to seem like I'm pretending like this just happened, like this would be from my past, but kind of recreating that video using like the games that I had made in this challenge, but like, you know, with the new editing that I'm currently at currently, because I think over the last 2 years I have become a much better content creator. And so like, I don't know, about a year ago I privated that video because it was bad. It wasn't well made. So what do you guys think about that? Like, should I actually repurpose that into like new content for the channel, or do you think that's just kind of like lazy? Okay, so we got to make this not the tower. We got to make not this thing. So we got to repurpose this. So I think, again, I'm probably just going to start with a nice little base here. Do Unity challenge, please. I think it would be nice. Hey Reese, I want to get good at pixel art. How should I utilize 2 to 3 hours a day I have for free to improve myself? First of all, I have to say, just right off the bat, I think that is an amazing idea. Being like, I think one of the most important things, which you've already figured out right off the bat, is consistency. Consistency is extremely important to actually improving and getting better at a skill. And so I think you're already on the right track for sure. But I would say, what should you be doing? What should you be focusing on? Sorry, I'm just trying to like build out the rough of this. I'm gonna say good things to focus on would be, honestly, what I would do is maybe do it like in week blocks. Me personally, I love when things are kind of geared in like more of like a challenge-esque style. And so like personally, I would say like maybe do it week by week. So like, your first week, do practicing characters and just drawing a bunch of different characters, whether you're looking up tutorials on YouTube, trying out like different styles, try a platformer character, try a top-down character, try an isometric character, try out different things, but just like do it like every week. You try something else out so that after a few weeks, maybe like 2 or 3 months, you've gained skills in, different kinds of materials, how to do metals, how to do foliage for, trees and grass and bushes, doing house structures, doing characters. I think if you gear it in that kind of mindset where you're taking up, or you're kind of like taking on these different skills, I think after a few months, you're going to look back and you're really going to see a huge improvement rather than just like drawing every day random shit. Like, sorry, I don't mean to swear. Just like random stuff. Sorry. That's funny. Like just random things over and over and over. I think it's much better if you like target specific. It doesn't even need to be a week. It could be 3 days. For the next 3 days, I'm going to do characters. The next 3 days, I'm going to do drawing animals, whatever it is, but try to find themes. I think you'll learn a lot like in that period of time. Remake Shield Shock in Unity in 30 days. The fact that you know what Shield Shock is. No, like, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Guys, if you didn't know, please don't buy this game. Don't buy this game. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. Like, obviously, Monster Tribe is a much more polished game, but if you guys want to know the origin story, before I started Boundless Games, like we've come a long way, okay? We've come a long way. And this is actually my first... Actually, no, this was not my first ever game. This is my first game that I'm actually, like, proud to have published, I guess. And obviously, again, like, if I were to remake... Like, I could remake this game in 60 days and make it look like 10 times better, and just gameplay wise just make this much I guess more optimized. But honestly, like, yeah, this is like the first actual game. I guess Diminutive, this is the actual like first game. This is like the first time I went to a convention. I went to 2 conventions for this game. This is like what, 3 years ago? This is what, June 2019. This is when I was just starting game development, and I was sick of doing these tiny 3-day projects. This is my first project that I spent like at least a few months on, or maybe even a year. It might have been longer than a few months. And then I made Shield Shock, which again, it's very crappy, but as just a little game that you play for 15 minutes and have a good time with, and then, pick it up every so often. It's like a round-based game. It doesn't have a storyline, so it's more like if you're interested in like arcade games, right? It's kind of like an arcade game. But anyway, I wouldn't recommend buying it, but if you do, I'm just saying it's pretty lit. It's pretty funny. So yeah, that's hype that you actually know what that game is. It's gamedev. I've been here since the start, bro. Yeah, that's insane. Like, like thinking that people are still here from when I was making content. Like, I don't think I privated the Shield Shock playlist, but I have a playlist of the Shield Shock devlogs. That was the first devlog series on the channel. And when I was getting like 100 views on a video or 200 views on a video, and like thinking that people are still there, like still here from that time period is like wild. That is wild. Did you gain back the upload money from Shield Shock? I did actually. All of the games that I've ever made, this is not a flex, okay? It's not a lot of money at all, okay? But I'm just saying, if we're gonna be real about it, I have profited off of every single release I've done, okay? Including Shield Shock. I kind of cheated, but it's okay. If we're talking about specifically just like Steam sales, I did not profit. I think I probably sold like 20 copies of that game. Something like that. I don't know. It's what? It's like $100. I may have profited from Steam because if I'm selling the game for like $5, if you guys don't know, like Steam takes like 20% or sorry, 30% of your revenue when you use their application. So technically, I think if it was just in Steam sales, I don't think I'd be positive. But I did a little cheat, and I actually I entered into some what do you call it? Those like key bundle websites. And so like I was paid like whatever it is, like $400 to put my game in their bundle or something. So, you know, it was kind of cheating, but I was a very beginner junior developer, so I guess that's fine. Oh, we're actually only 1 pixel short from being centered. Beautiful. I mean, look, 20 sales for your first game, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. It's, you know, we've we've come a long way since then. But Reese flexing, big monies. Yeah, I actually somebody got really pissed at me in the last video. And they're like, hey man, why do you flex everything? Okay, here, let me explain something, okay? Let me explain something. Yo, okay, here's the thing. Like, whether you guys think that I'm like a narcissist or not, the reason that like I talk about everything and I talk about my successes is because this is what I do for a living. And basically at the end of the day, all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be a light for the people that are, you know, just starting or maybe are frustrated and don't know what they're doing or how to progress. I'm trying to be a light for you guys to have some hope that, you know, you can be nobody. You can start from nowhere and you can still make this thing work if you try hard enough. And obviously you have to try the right things. You have to be doing the right things in order to get success. But that's kind of what the entire channel is built around. And so it's just, I don't know, like everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And, you know, my opinion might be different from somebody else's, but it just feels weird when I get comments like that, when people are like, come on, bro, like you can't be acting like this, because it's like, that's literally what the entire channel is based around. So it just feels a little strange to me. Okay. We got a circle. We got a circle. Please say cope. Why? Why? I said it. I'm starting to watch all of your videos. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. You're the best. Reese is definitely a narcissist. Thanks, man. Yeah. I hope I'm not. I don't think I am in real life. I think you guys get to my head a little bit. You guys give me the confidence to succeed. Without you guys, I probably wouldn't succeed. Because honestly, the thing is, like, you need a lot of confidence in order to make it somewhere. And that's also something that I try to teach in my videos. And so I try to preach what I teach. Or no, sorry, wait, does that make sense? That's the exact same thing. Preaching and teaching is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I act on what I teach, right? And so like, I don't know, like I'm just a firm believer in that. Like if you believe in yourself and you work hard enough to achieve something, more often than not, that can be achieved. Practice what you preach. Yeah, that's more accurate. Yeah. Okay, so we got this circle thing, right? In this image, what if I just grab this? What if I just literally... Am I that stupid? Oh, the problem is I did it on different, like the same layer. So I gotta do some fixing. God damn it. Why did I do this? Guys, why did I do this? Like I have so many different layers here and I still managed to be an idiot and not use them properly. That's wonderful. Perfect. Okay. So let me delete all this. And then we pretty much just have to recolor. It pays to reuse. It pays to reuse your own work. You know what I will do? I'm just going to copy this. Instead of trying to get rid of that other side, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, perfect. Let's look at a size comparison. Is this huge? Yes, it is, but it's also huge in the representation. Like, look at how small these people are. So that's actually pretty accurate. Wonderful. So now we just got to recolor. So I'm going to use the colors from the tower. Guys, we got to hit 100 likes. We're almost there. We're at 85. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you're having a good time hanging out with me, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like on this video or on the stream. Perfect. I think I'm happy with that. So we got the actual version, and then this is a nice, cute little representation we got going on here. Well, that's fine. It's gone now. So I'm going to make a couple different versions that are kind of broken in different places. So I'll just go maybe 4. So we'll have one that's just like, boom, cut off. Maybe cut this off at a different part down here. That's super, super simple. But before we do this, I just need to, I need to outline the sprite. We need to give it a shadow. Beauty. Wonderful. Reese, have you changed to Windows 11 already? I have no idea. I don't know. Does it... Am I? I don't know. I'm not fully sure, man. I'm going to be honest. I'm not fully sure. That looks really cool. Thank you, Aqua. I appreciate that. Honestly, like, here's the thing. You guys are so nice to me that it just makes me want to stream. And it makes me want to be happy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been extremely stressed about finishing Monster Tribe. And like whenever I do things like this, it helps so much. Like it helps so much. Just getting your feedback and getting your thoughts. You keep me afloat, and I honestly I couldn't ask for more. I couldn't ask for There we go. Looks a little bit more broken. So yeah, let's just copy over this shadow. Perfect. I'm gonna keep one of them like as the full image just in case we want to do anything with it, but most of these just need to be like broken. So let's do something like this. This is going to be like the almost complete one. This will be the most like built version. Wherever that ends up needing to go. But this will be like the almost like completed look. And we'll just kind of, again, break up this image a little. Sorry, I've neglected chat for a little while. I'm coming back, don't worry. I'm coming back. I like that. Like it's like almost complete. Then we'll do one more here. Ayo, 9 more likes. Yeah, 9 more likes until we, or sorry, 7 more likes? 7 more likes until we can show off the one of the last cutscenes in the game. Okay, hey Reese, I just figured because you were following me on Twitter, we are basically best friends. So could you say Candace for me? Sure thing. Yeah, what was that for? I remember like. It was something, right? Like I think it was during a live stream. It was something about like following somebody back or something, and I can't remember what happened, but I think Chubby won some kind of prize or something, and I had to follow Chubby on Twitter. Guys, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm so sorry, Chubby. I'm so sorry, but yes or no, guys? It's in your hands. Like it's not up to me at this point. So guys, should I unfollow Chubby from Twitter? Yo, it's gotta be a 65% yes rate for me to do it. It can't just be a 50-50 vote. Oh, you guys are so nice. This is why I love this community. You guys are 91% voted no. Wow. Guys, we're almost there. We're almost at our like goal to show off the new cutscene. This one should be broken, I think, more on the left side. BW Dev, dude. Oh my god, Ben. Yo, stop. Every time I think of Ben, my heart breaks. Okay, yeah, I haven't talked to be honest, I haven't talked to any of my content creator friends in like literally forever. Who was in here earlier? Steven Inc. was in here earlier. Dude, I highly doubt you're still here because that was a long time ago, but I miss you so much. Ben, dude, unfollow me too while you're at it. Dude, I'm not going to unfollow you. Don't worry. And also, we will not unfollow Chubby. 87% votes on no. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. I voted yes. Alpha voted yes. Nice. Perfect. Wait, go to channel. What? That's weird. All right, I'm going to end the poll there. Good job, everyone. What a positive community. Actually, that was one of the questions that I answered in the stream. Okay, can I play that back for you guys? Actually, no, I won't. But in the new Q&A that's coming out soon, somebody asked, you know, what's one thing you would change about the community? And I hope you guys like my answer. I hope you like my answer. Yo, Ben, I think if Ben's still in the chat, dude, I think I still have the videos of us in Toronto on my computer. Do I still have them? Let's see. Oh shoot. It's frozen. It's frozen, but stream just died. My computer died. Beautiful. Ben literally broke my computer. Can you guys hear me now? Ben broke my live stream. So we might have to ban BWDev from the live stream. Can you guys hear me now? Can you see me now? Okay, let's do one more. This one's like pretty much almost broken as well. Okay. Beauty. Done. Sus? Yeah, that was pretty sus. That was pretty sus. That was quite sus. 5 more likes to go. Yeah, we're super close. Guys, we're super close to 100 likes, and then I can show off the cutscene before I leave. Because I'm finished. I'm finished everything I need to do. Let's get in a few more questions before we end the stream. And hopefully we hit that like goal before we leave. Because I would like to show you guys that cutscene. But I can't go against my promise, you know? Beauty. Let's add a couple of these like spiked edges. Sweet. Done. Do you know Joe? That's my question. I do not, actually. I don't. Unfortunately. I don't know Joe, man. I don't know Joe. What do you think you would be doing now if you went to college? That is an amazing question, dude. Oh my god. That's a sick question. That's a thinker for sure. David, thank you so much for an amazing question. You guys are killing it today with the questions, but I want some new questions because I have nothing to do. At least on stream. I have quite a bit that I still have to do for the day, but things that I can't really do on stream. So what do you think you would be doing right now if you were still in college? Well, okay, hold on. So when did I graduate? I graduated in 2018. I took a year off. I went to school, in 2020 or something? So I would be halfway through my degree. So honestly, I would just be doing that. I would just be in school trying to somewhat create video games. Monster Tribe would have never happened because it's just way too big of an undertaking to take on. I wouldn't have started Monster Tribe if I was in school. I dropped out literally like a month before I started developing Monster Tribe. So, yeah, I'm gonna say I would probably be making at some kind of game, but doing it as a hobbyist in school. Probably hating my life. I don't know. I can't do school. I don't know, man. But then I guess just to like add on to that question, so I guess kind of like also answering that question, like what would I be doing afterwards? Like let's say YouTube and game dev never panned out for me. I probably would just be in a random tech job. Like I have a friend, so my sister's friend who she's like 6 years older, so she's gonna be he's like 28 or something. So my sister's friend, basically told me like, once you're done school, like I can hook you up with a job or whatever. He does like software development, which is what I was in school for before I left. So yeah, probably would just be working there. I can't remember what the place is called, but yeah, interesting question, and I think that's a real thinker. But I'm just glad to be here, and I'm glad that you guys are giving me the ability to make this happen and let me do this full time. How do you get the confidence to drop out with only a month of progress? So don't do what I do. Don't take this advice as something you should do. But I think for me, I will do, just while we're kind of answering questions and waiting to hit 100 likes, because we're very, very close. And I do want to show you guys a new cutscene. But I'll bring up one of the cutscenes that you guys have already seen many, many times. Where is that? The colossal one. So this is the water one. You guys have seen this many times. Shouldn't be new, but maybe it is for some of you watching. But anyway, I think I was answering a question, right? I think I was answering a question. That's like really bright. Also, I didn't change the color on that. Whoops. I think I was answering a question, right? Nice. Okay, we hit 100 likes. You guys, we did it. Sorry, I think, yeah, I was answering a question, right? How do you get the confidence to drop out with only 1 month of progress? So I actually dropped out before I started making the game, I think, right? So like, I guess, how did I have the confidence to believe in myself before anything worked out? Maybe is the better question. I was very depressed, and I made a decision on the whim to focus on, what was actually making me happy in life at that point in time, and that was YouTube. I just decided to take a leap of faith. I did a lot of planning beforehand. That's what I would say. Is it wasn't just I'm not having fun in college, or I'm not doing well, I'm just gonna drop out and try to figure this thing out. It was a lot of planning. First of all, I had to make sure, like, am I actually smart enough to like do this? Like, I don't think I would have dropped out if my grades were bad, because I feel like if like I need to be educated, right? Like, so it was more of like a decision for me to kind of understand, like, okay, like, do I have the ability to actually like do this and leave this thing? But anyway, then it was also, yeah, a lot of planning on just like, okay, do I have an actual plan? How do I make this happen? How do I go from a hobbyist to a full-time developer over the next couple of years? And I've mentioned this in quite a few videos, but basically, basically what I did This is going to sound like a repeat to a few people that have, seen whatever videos I've mentioned this in. But I guess for the people that don't hear this, basically I gave myself a 5-year plan. I said, I'm going to give myself 5 full years because I'm still a young adult. I think, what was I? I was like 20 at the time or something, 19, 20. And so like, I was like, okay, I'm cool if I have to go back to college at 25 years old and secure a job, from whatever the 3-year program that I was in. So I had backup plans. And so basically I just told myself, like, who cares? It doesn't matter what happens right now. You just have to make this happen over the next 5 years. And so like having that full determination and that like full goal in mind, it pushed me to like excel and achieve it much, much faster because I didn't have anything else holding me down. So again, these kind of stories, I'm not trying to say this to, come off as cocky or arrogant or, like belittle other people's achievements. I'm trying to teach these things because this is my real life experiences. You can only go off of your actual real life experiences in life. And I'm just trying to give people some hope, right? That if you actually try really, really hard at what you want to achieve, you can achieve it. Anyway, so, I put myself fully into the mindset of doing this. Even though I wasn't making money, it was my full-time job. And, I ended up achieving it in a year because I was so focused on growth and improvement. And it didn't come right away, but over time, I was able to actually make it happen. So, sorry, I'm going to get on to some other questions. Before I do, though, I have to show you guys the cutscene that I was talking about. Okay. Where's the cutscene? Actually, hold on. Let me pull it up. Because I don't know which version of it is. There's like 3 or 4 different versions of this cutscene, and so I'll find the one that I'm actually using in the game. I think it's this one. Okay, I'll put it up on screen. So this is the cutscene. It's not, I don't know, like it's not I don't know, maybe it isn't my favorite thing ever. I just really, like, it's not the most detailed by far. Like, I've made way more detailed sprites and drawings than this, but I just love the colors. I love the aesthetic. I love the depth. I like the kind of like the mountains in the foreground, like the caverns in the foreground compared to the mountains in the back, the light kind of shining through at the top. It's like an underground city. It's an underground, like, cyber cityscape. So I just like the concept. Yeah. How much does aseprite cost? It's $15, I think. I think it's $15. Okay, well, I think that wraps up everything we had to do on the stream. So if you guys have any last minute questions before I leave, let me know. I think Steven came back and he was saying something in the chat, so I'll have to double check what he was saying in there. But yeah, quite happy with this. I've been out of the loop for a while. How's the game going? What's the next major milestone? The next major milestone is releasing the game. We released a demo back in, September of last year, and then we made a new demo and released that 2 or 3 weeks ago. So and then we were in PAX a few days ago. I'm about to launch the new trailer. I was working on a new trailer for the PAX featurette. So that thing happened. So the new trailer is done, but I'm just waiting on like what is the best time to release it. I'm probably going to upload it to Steam before I upload it to YouTube, just because I just uploaded a video, I think yesterday. So it just kind of mess up with my YouTube schedule a little bit if I upload a video like today. Any more questions, guys? Very inspiring. Thanks for the answers. One day I will be big enough to collab with you. Good luck, David. I appreciate you. Good luck, man. Okay. I'm just looking for any more questions. You guys can shoot them in, but I will be leaving very, very shortly. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for helping me, finish all this stuff. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I wonder what this tower would look like. I don't think I can just grab it from the cutscene. Yeah, I don't think I can just grab it from the cutscene. Because if I do that, it's going to be... the colors are going to be all over the place. That's what I did with the first three. I don't think I can do that with this. Because watch this. It's gonna go from orange to purple. Maybe it'll work. The thing is, it might work just because... Nah, that looks kind of weird, right? Oh, wait, no, there isn't even a cyber dungeon, so this doesn't even matter. There isn't a cyber dungeon, guys. The cyber dungeon, I think I made it on stream, but it's not the traditional, like, tower. The entire cyber area is completely different from the rest of the game. Slick, are you hoping to release this year? Yes, I'm hoping to release this summer, end of this summer. It's Q3 2022. So yeah, I'm excited. Honestly though, like, guys, I love Monster Tribe, and it is a good game. I think I catch myself playing it for like hours just by accident, just testing for bugs, but then I ended up just getting lost in the gameplay and having fun. So it is a good game. I don't want to put out a project that isn't worth people's time. But if I'm gonna be honest, very honest, I am very sick of developing this game. It's been over 2 years, and I know it's not a ton of time, but I just as a human being, I can't like work on the same thing for very long. It's the reason why I didn't go the traditional route of going to school and getting a full-time job. Like, just the idea of working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life was terrifying. Because as like a person, I can't. Like, I would work my part-time jobs. I think I had 4 part-time jobs before I finished high school. And literally I would work at a place for like 6 months and get so bored out of my mind that I would just leave to find something else. It wasn't that I would stop working. I wasn't like burnt out of working. Working a part-time job's not the biggest deal. But I would just like get sick of the same thing. And so I'd have to like go to a different job and do a different thing. And so yeah, like, I don't know, for me, 2.5 years on the same game, I know it doesn't sound like that much time, but I'm very ready to move on to something new. Releasing a project is super to learn and grow, super important to learn and grow. Nothing wrong with making a smaller game. I agree with you. Like, at this, I mean, I've learned so much throughout this process, and I feel like at this point, like, I can make such better games in smaller amounts of time. But also, like, I just want to focus on YouTube and just living a free life. Like, I just want to do a ton of travel this year and just have fun. So, okay, cool. That's gonna wrap up this stream. I think, we did everything we wanted to accomplish. So, thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I hope everyone had a good time. You guys are the best. Literally the best. I hope I see you guys soon. I should be streaming either later in this week or next week at the latest. So yeah, if you want to be a part of these streams in the future, just make sure you're subscribed and maybe click on that bell so you get notified. Alternatively, the best way to get notified about the streams is joining the Discord and adding the Steam gang role onto the server. There's a role channel. And yeah, so that's probably the best way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and helping me achieve what I needed to achieve today. I wish I could stay longer, but unfortunately I do have to work on quite a few things, get some client work done, and probably eat breakfast. I should probably do that because it's almost 1 p.m. All right. Good luck, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you.